There are 22 Arab countries in the world, stretching across North Africa and the Middle East. This is a geographical swath from the Atlantic coast right up to the Arabian Sea. Now, it's the least democratic region in the world, and only 5 Arab countries have relations with Israel. Palestine has been a rallying cry for the Arab street. Now, the Arab street is an expression which denotes public opinion in the Arab world. Now, this public opinion at times is different from what their governments think. In recent years, the Arab street has been muted because there were fewer incidents of violence between Israel and the Palestinians. This allowed Arab governments to talk peace with Israel.
Across the Arab street, but across the Muslim world, all across the globe, there is growing sympathy for the Palestinian cause and for people in Gaza. That does not matter that what sect you come from, what country you come from. If it is a Muslim republic or the Arab street, there is definitely empathy for the Palestinian people, even though there's been a terrorist attack. But there's a catch here. The Arab street is also in a catch-22 situation because of the Hamas terror attack, because of civilians becoming casualties, because of videos, testimonies and evidence is coming out in open of how 1,500 terrorists from Hamas conducted this terrorist attack in southern Israel, in which now more than 1,200 innocents have lost their lives, most of them civilians.
Yeah, so when you look at the Arab street, their emotional connect with the Palestinian cause has not gone anywhere. It only remains as strong as ever. The problem that now arises is obviously you are going to have a polarization, and it's only to be expected that the large proportion of the Arab street is going to see Hamas as what they've always tried to see them, as those who are standing up to to Israeli terror. This is a self-resistance group. So in that sense, there will be a lot of sympathy for Hamas. But I believe that if the credence of what has come out, what has come to light, which is the absolute barbarism and savagery that has been committed in Israel by Hamas, this quite clearly puts Hamas on the back foot and the entire Palestinian cause on the back foot.
How will the Arab world really defend this? Of course, we've seen very sharp statements from Qatar as well as Saudi Arabia against Israel, not supporting or condemning this kind of a terrorist attack. At the same time, there has been statements from UAE and Turkey condemning the terrorist attack and saying that this is not the way ahead. Of course, we want peace, we want dialogue, and we want a just Palestinian state. But it would be difficult for these countries to defend such a gory and inhuman terrorist attack.
Hamas's horrific October 7th slaughter of thousands of Israeli civilians has pushed the Middle East into a cycle of violence. Israel is now at war. It won't stop until its civilians are rescued. Arab governments are wary. All of them are now backing the Palestinians, and none of them would want to be seen talking peace with Israel. Saudi Arabia's historic peace deal with Israel, for instance, is now on the back burner. With the war continuing, anger in the Arab world could boil over. It could well be the Arab basement that the Middle East will have to watch out for.